Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. I've been waiting now over 6 years for XRP to hit a new all-time high. Now, I personally believe that we are finally almost there. I think this is the closest we've ever honestly been to XRP hitting a new all-time high. And I meant to mention in a video yesterday, literally yesterday, January 4th, 2024, was the 6-year anniversary of XRP hitting its all-time high of almost $4. So it's certainly been a longer journey than I thought was necessary, but I also didn't foresee that the SEC would attack all of us XRP holders. I think otherwise we would have seen a new all-time high. But XRP is still in the game. And in terms of what to expect, look, we had that big drop the other day with the liquidation flush a couple days ago. But despite that, I mean, XRP continues to move in tandem with the rest of the market. Here's a headline from the Crypto Basic. XRP records largest drop in 5 months, but a potential rise looms. That's certainly, I think, most probable. And so it's nice. I understand the typical retail speculators get really scared when you have big drops like that. But of course, again, it wasn't something XRP specific. And on the bright side, it's like chart analyst after chart analyst after chart analyst that I respect and follow. When they're talking about what that means for XRP, they all believe it's positive. And I've been mentioning that the last couple days, so not to go through that whole thing again. But it's out of that consolidation range, and it held support around that mid 50-something cent region. It has held. And so there's reason to believe, especially with the market directionally getting really heated up, whether you believe Bitcoin's going to hit a new all-time high or not, we've got some serious fireworks ahead of us. Almost everyone agrees on that. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this video, XRP's 57 cents, Bitcoin $44,119, and the Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 70 out of 100. And I don't know what the hell's going on with my Brave browser, but it's not wanting to load certain pages today. So if anybody's wondering why it looks all funky, that would be why. But here you go, Crypto Fear and Greed Index, 70 out of 100. So people still feeling greedy here. And just take a listen, if we could, just for a little fun, let's take a stroll down memory lane. Because look, so I've been in crypto since late 2017. The first coin that I bought that wasn't on Coinbase was XRP. Because back then, it just seems like forever ago, but back in 2017, there were only 3 cryptocurrencies that you could purchase. It was Bitcoin, ETH, and Litecoin. That was it. And so the first coin I ever bought was ETH, then I bought Litecoin, and then I bought Bitcoin in that order. Not for any particular reason. That's just what I happened to have done. And then, it was 1 week later, November 17th, that's when I purchased my first coin that wasn't on Coinbase, and it was XRP. So I've been holding since then. And this is a crazy time to jump into crypto. But I wanted to take this stroll down memory lane since we did just hit that 6-year anniversary of the all-time high literally yesterday. And it also shows you just how quickly things can change in terms of price action for XRP. And it's so interesting seeing how they were writing about this too. It's just so fascinating. It's like here's an article from CNBC, January 3rd, 2018, the day before the all-time high. Ripple cryptocurrency hits a record high above $3. And so look, it's like a time capsule piece at this point. It's just they're conflating Ripple and XRP. If anybody does that today, I just assume it's intentional unless somebody's brand new to crypto. Back then, this was prevalent. You'd see Ripple and XRP being consistently conflated all over mainstream media, all over crypto media. It's still a problem today, but way less of a problem. So I'm just going to read part of this as it is. So check this out. Here we go. Ripple, the world's second largest cryptocurrency by value. Did you hear that, folks? Second largest crypto by market cap. That's a real thing that happened. Hit a record high on Wednesday as its strong rally continues. The digital coin jumped 29% to an all-time high of $3.20 in afternoon trading, according to CoinMarketCap. Ripple, or XRP, now has a market capitalization of $122.7 billion and remains solidly in second place to Bitcoin, which has a market value of about $251 billion, the website showed. And then they have this 12-month chart of what they're saying is Ripple, which is XRP. So things happen quickly, and don't forget, leading up to this, XRP had been moving sideways for like a good 6-7 months, whatever it was. It's just been moving sideways. People are capitulating. They're giving up. Oh, it's never going to happen. And then melts faces. What a crazy time to be in crypto. And then you get to January 4th. This Forbes article posted on the day of XRP's all-time high. Ripple approaches $4, extending gains to hit new all-time high. Now, folks, it's also, as fun as it is to look back at this stuff, it's also a cautionary tale. Because I'm telling you, I remember being there at the time. There are all sorts of people said, oh, we're going to blow through $4, $5, $10. We're going to go past $20 6 years ago. And it's the same thing with Bitcoin too. As Bitcoin was getting up to its all-time high, close to $70,000 back in 2021, what were people saying? Oh, it's gonna blaze past $100,000, $150,000. It's the same stuff. So it's a cautionary tale, and it's just like, if you have life-changing wealth, just take that strongly into consideration. I understand people start to get a little bit too greedy at times, and so that's why for me, I have a general plan. I'm going to be I'll be scaling out of my XRP between $5 to $8, pretty much all of it. That's what I'm planning to do at this particular moment in time. And you might think that's low, and I don't care what you think, because I have my certain financial goals, and they will be hit. This will be life-changing for me if this occurs. I don't need to have that endure additional risk, because with each penny that we go higher, we're that much closer to the end. And so even if XRP, this market cycle, goes to $15 or $20, I genuinely wish all of you the best, and I hope that you achieve that if that's what you're going for. I'm not going to. I'm just telling you flatly, I'm not going to. And I don't think you're wrong if you want to aim for a higher price. I don't really have an opinion on it because I don't know your financial situation, what your goals are. But when I look at my net worth outside of crypto, and then I factor in where it'll be if certain things happen, and then the rest of my crypto holdings, that's good enough for me. But this article reads as follows. Check this out. I don't want to read the whole thing, but Ripple's XRP token continued its strong upward movement today, climbing towards $4 and reaching a new all-time high. The digital currency reached as high as $3.84, according to CoinMarketCap. At this price level, XRP has climbed more than 1,400% over the last month. Additional CoinMarketCap figures show. So, folks, again, it always seems impossible until suddenly it just happens. That's what the environment was 6 years ago. And before it went, it's the same way people are talking right now. Everybody was sour. Oh, it's never going to happen. What a crap coin. It's the same stuff. Because you expect to see this emotional behavior that, it's nothing more than emotions. It's not grounded in anything having fundamentally to do with XRP. You expect to see this. These are actually good signs that we may be getting to a point where things are going to go. So then you throw that in with all the other things that you can consider when it comes to XRP price action from a technical analysis. Just pick your metric. It's amazing. Like where we are right now, we have never been so well positioned. Anyway, piece continues. The digital currency has hit several milestones as of late, becoming the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization and breaking through the $3 price level. And then it's funny, and I'm not going to read the rest of the article, but they go on to speculate, well, what's causing it? Because again, whenever it's going, whatever's happening at the time, that's the reason. And there's speculation that it was going to get listed on Coinbase. That is not the reason XRP ran. It was going to run anyway. Chart analysts, there were all sorts of chart analysts that saw it coming, actually. And it happened. They're talking about bank partnerships being there. Are you kidding me? And people don't sufficiently care about utility now, and you're telling me in 2017, early 2018, that's that people cared back. No. It was people FOMOing in because crypto's stupid, and I love it. I love it for how stupid it is. It's ridiculous. I'm here for it. And then there's also this article, January 17th. And again, this is why I want to highlight this to show you how quickly things change. January 17th, 2018, 13 days after the all-time high, the bubble has burst. This is from CNBC. Ripple co-founder loses $44 billion on paper during cryptocurrency crash. The digital currency plunge has wiped billions from the paper fortune of a cryptocurrency billionaire in just a few weeks. Ripple's XRP coin has fallen 74% from an all-time high of $3.84 since a hit on January 4th, erasing $44 billion from the holdings of Chris Larsen, co-founder and executive chairman of Ripple. So folks, we don't know for sure where the top is going to be when the XRP finally hits a new all-time high in interest price discovery. This is why I keep telling you, I don't care if you think I'm being stupid or not. It's smart for me. I will have my life-changing wealth. I'm going to sell at a lower price than I think most people will be willing to because I spent a lot of money A serious amount of money in my perspective, to me, purchasing a ton of XRP so that I'd be willing to sell lower than I otherwise would. That's why I bought so much. That's why it's my largest individual holding. I'm going to take that risk off the table here. But again, in 13 days, it was down 74%. I will not be holding on to it through that crap. I mean, unless it hits a new all-time high and we really are disappointed and it goes to like $5, and then I guess I miss out on this market cycle too. That would suck. I don't know that would be probable. I mean, if it goes, it's probably just going to do what it does and just seriously melt faces in extreme fashion. Yeah, I mean, if it hits an all-time high, you think it's going to stop at $5? Because I'm not going to make a price prediction, and I don't know what's going to happen. I would be surprised if it breaks a new all-time high. I'm just, $5 is good, and then the market's done. I think people are going to FOMO in like crazy. That's just what they do, no matter what the asset is. It's not about the fundamentals here. There's this post from chart analyst Credible Crypto. He thinks everything's looking incredibly healthy, so we should be excited. That's why I was saying at the outset of the video, look, I've been waiting 6 years for this, and I know a lot of you have been waiting, even if not that long, many of you waiting years. Some of you have been here longer than me, of course. But we've been waiting as a community a long freaking time for this to happen, and that's why I was saying at the outset of the video, I really genuinely believe that we've never been closer to seeing XRP hit a new all-time high. And it doesn't mean it for sure it's going to happen, but everything is lining up. Pick a metric. Everything is lining up. The market is hot. XRP has legal clarity. It's not going to miss out. If there's mania in crypto again, which I would expect, XRP is not going to miss out this time. So here's what Credible Crypto said. No change on Bitcoin, and it doesn't get any cleaner than this. Ignore the lower time frame chop on the sub-daily time frames right now and zoom out just a bit. The picture is clear. Number one, price making higher lows and higher highs and a tight consolidation. With number two, open interest at lowest levels of the entire consolidation. And three, perp basis flipping negative to indicate spot trading at a premium, while number four, funding has been completely reset. All this to say that we are literally as unfrothy as possible with levered players washed out, funding at baseline, and spot leading the markets into what is arguably the most bullish fundamental catalyst over the last few years. Don't overcomplicate it. Number go up, Bitcoin. I like how he ended that. Literally, this is the best that we've been positioned. He says, over the last few years. This is that moment, according to chart analyst Credible Crypto. It certainly feels that way, doesn't it? I've been through this more than once. I've been through these moments, and when you get to this point and people are acting like that, it's just, I've seen what happens next. And then there's this headline, XRP records largest drop in 5 months, but a potential rise looms. XRP recently witnessed its biggest price drop in 5 months, but the token's technicals currently point to a potential price reversal and an imminent rise. And I don't want to read most of the article, but this part I did want to go to. Technicals suggest a reversal. Optimism is slowly returning to the market as technicals indicate a potential price rise. Notably, the Commodity Channel Index, or CCI, a momentum oscillator for identifying overbought and oversold conditions, recently dropped to negative 218. A CCI of negative 218 indicates a significant oversold condition for XRP, possibly suggesting that the recent decline might have been too rapid and the asset could be due for a rebound. So folks, I'll just say, I know people don't like it when this stuff happens in a moment, especially if Bitcoin recovers or other altcoins recover to a greater degree than XRP. I've seen that so many times over the years. This is not weird, but people get so torn up over it. Like XRP, so it's directionally doing the same as the market, but some have a greater rebound. Who cares? Why are you so narrowly focused on something that's just such a short time period? It doesn't indicate anything in and of itself. I've seen that so many times over the years. Anyway, and then they say, interestingly, XRP's relative strength index has also slumped to 34.71 as of press time. This metric, combined with the CCI of negative 218, strengthens the indication that the asset has slipped into oversold territories and might be due for a potential reversal or a bounce back. And so again, it's never going to happen until it just happens. And then everybody's like, oh yeah, of course it's going to happen. Oh, yeah. It's funny how the tunes change when that occurs. That's why it's so funny looking at these articles from 6 years ago. I really never could have foreseen that we'd get attacked as XRP holders by the SEC and basically miss a market cycle. Dramatic, look, it has material impacts, because if we had our life-changing wealth back then, we could have done all sorts of stuff with it over the last few years, including putting some of it back in crypto if we so choose, and then we'd have even more crypto going into this market cycle. So the SEC really has materially harmed us. But we still have the opportunity of lifetime right in front of us, so I'm not going to be too sour. Like, I don't let it ruin my life, but I do I'm just not acknowledging reality. Because, the time value of money is a real thing. And so missing out on a market cycle like that when your largest holding is XRP, which is my case, that sucks. That sucks donkey balls. But still, I'm excited and optimistic, because the best genuinely is yet ahead. I firmly believe that to be true. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, and there's a reason I don't make price predictions. It would just be disingenuous if I did that. But I do believe that the asset class keeps getting bigger, and XRP is going to be a part of it. That's why I take a very similar approach to crypto that I do when it comes to investing in equities. You just buy stuff and then you don't do anything. Just have broad exposure to the asset class, and then let the rising tide raise effectively all boats, except for the rug pulls, except for those. So we'll see what happens, but I hope you guys, on the whole, are staying pretty positive and happy out there. I sympathize with the people that are feeling negative or scared, or they feel like XRP, it's never going to. But I don't think your position is reasonable. I just respectfully have to tell you, I don't think it makes sense for you to be feeling those feels. It's hitting you. You want it to do something it's not doing. But I think the adult approach here is just to recognize, like, this is what happens. Like, if you're one of those people, perhaps you're the type of person that makes it possible for people like me who don't get emotional to achieve life-changing wealth. Because the people that have the emotional response, so all too frequently, they act on it. They act on that emotional impulse. And that's the bad, making important financial decisions based on emotions. Good luck. So, anyway, best is yet ahead. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.